Good morning. We are at HIMSS23 in Chicago. The show floor has just opened, and Soyal and his team just delivered an amazing presentation from Presbyterian Health Services, which was standing room only. And so it's an honor to be speaking to Soyal, who I've known for a long, long time. So Soyal, how does it feel to be at HIMSS?
It's amazing. It's great to share all the hard work we have invested in our data and analytics journey. So it's about truly excitement where a lot of people have worked hard in data and analytics journey for almost 7 to 8 years, and truly able to come to this kind of innovation theater and truly share how we have transformed our revenue cycle through data and analytics, because there's so many things one could buy, but truly how do you use the analytics to truly transform a business function like revenue cycle is truly amazing.
So you are clearly a thought leader in this arena, and you've done amazing things at Presbyterian Health Services. So what convinced you? I mean, you're running Epic, right, which is the biggest, the EHR that most health systems run. So what was it that convinced you that the revenue cycle analytics that Epic provided was not sufficient, and that you needed to look at another platform like MediAnalytics?
I think it's a very great point in the sense I have seen Epic evolve in its data and analytics journey, in the sense when I started looking at Epic in 2015, it was not that much. There was clarity. Mm-hmm. But since then, I've seen Epic evolve through the Kahito journey and having capability like slicer, dicer. So exactly. I think when I started this particular journey at that time, I did not see those capabilities. So it was appropriate for me to kind of go look outward in the market and see what's available, and that's where we selected MediAnalytics. But also one need to think about that it's all about integrated reporting and analytics. Mm-hmm. And we have to go towards a solution which allows us that capability, and I don't think Epic would be able to provide that kind of capability where you are truly integrating the data and looking at those patterns, those trends and all that kind of great stuff. And that was the primary motivation, which was more about integrated data, and that's the reason we went in that particular path to select MediAnalytics.
That's awesome. Now from a revenue cycle perspective, one of the things, the point you made up there is again the granularity, right? The granularity to drive action. So tell us about how that is happening at Presbyterian Health, where you are literally working off Epic revenue cycle data, but getting into a level of granularity that Epic does not deliver to be able to drive action, to be able to drive change, to be able to drive process improvement, and most importantly, that $3.4 million in value that you just spoke about.
I think it's not about, I've always been a big proponent that it's not about the tool, it's about the solution. Yep. And you have to truly surround yourself with a solution such as MediAnalytics, but look at the capability of the solution more from the not what, but for the why perspective, where you have ability to truly drill down at a very detailed grain level, which takes you more towards the why aspect of the things. And I think MediAnalytics was very instrumental in getting to the why. Epic could give you what, but it comes short in terms of getting to the why at a detailed level of grain. Also, remember, we have a one business office, whether it's HB or PB, we look at all the data combined together. And in Epic, you have an HB model and you have a PB model, but combining all those kind of capability and all those kind of things and supplementing. Remember, we are an integrated delivery system. So we got to be able to combine claims data with Epic revenue cycle data to truly understand those opportunities. Example would be the primary reason for denial is prior auth. And if you're not able to combine the claims data with Epic revenue cycle clinical data, you're not going to be able to do a good job at revenue cycle, driving the revenue cycle ROI. So that was the primary motivation.
Awesome. And then, of course, there's the so what, which you just eloquently talked about, $3.4 million in value with a 9-month payback. The last question I have for you is, you're doing some very exciting work on the payer area as well, right? That we are all eager to look at in terms of, in terms of driving again P&L at the clinical level. Do you want to briefly talk about that? terms of
Yeah,
the-
so we are currently on a journey as a Presbyterian Healthcare Services towards primary care transformation, because we truly believe that if we have a data and analytics powered primary care, I think we can avoid a lot of waste and inefficiency within the healthcare, like avoiding ED visit or avoiding inpatient stay. And for that, we are partnering with Medi Analytics to create what I like to call provider dashboard, where we are bringing cost, utilization, quality, risk, and outcomes data at a provider level. And that provider could use those kind of data within the clinic, in the flow, in the workflow, to truly transform the primary care. And that is the innovation journey. And hopefully with Medi Analytics, we are also on another innovation journey I like to call value-based purchasing management, VBPM, where we combine health plan claims data with delivery system clinical data, which is Epic data, and creating that integrated data layer. And once we have it, we are able to truly drive the operations through the data and analytic insight, agnostic to the kind of data source and all those kind of things. I'm very excited about that integrated reporting and analytics capability, which we are a beta partner on.
Awesome. Thank you so very much. So congratulations for an awesome presentation. We're looking forward to the second one, and thank you for partnering with us. We truly appreciate it.